What is up, y'all? I'm Geordi, and welcome to Pokemon Champions. We're gonna kick things off with a Mega Floette team. I created this team myself because rental codes don't exist, so you're gonna see a lot of that these days. But I have the team ID up there for you if you want to look at the stats yourself and try to replicate this if you can get the mons. Floette-Eternal right now is only available through ZA, so if you don't have that game, I don't think you can get it or its Mega Stone at the moment. So that a rental team would really help that. Go complain on Twitter. Floette, when it Mega Evolves, has 102 base speed, a ton of special attack, and Fairy Aura. Fairy Aura will give it a 33% boost to its fairy moves. So this thing is insanely powerful. We've got Moonblast for insanely powerful single target, Dazzling Gleam for really good spread. We're not going any lighter ruin stuff, that's not necessary. But we have Psychic as a coverage move for poison types. It's really the only coverage move it gets. I didn't want to go with a Calm Mindset just because on this team it's very hyper offensive. I didn't want to try to set up, though you probably could go that route. The rest of this team, we've got a very hyper offensive mode. We've got White Herb Garchomp because Clear Amulet isn't in the game, with Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, and Earthquake, and that can pair with either this Talonflame with Tailwind or this Rotom with Choice Scarf Discharge. Discharge Earthquake plus Rock Slide is incredible, though Paralysis has been nerfed. Paralysis now will only cause the opponent to be unable to move 1 in 8 times instead of 1 in 4 times. So Discharge plus Rock Slide, the chance of stopping the opponent from moving is still high, but not as high as it used to be. Choice Scarf Rotom also very fast. If you get a Discharge on a fast opponent that you're faster than, you slow them down and then Garchomp can move before them, which is nice. Talonflame basically does the same thing with Tailwind, making Garchomp incredibly fast, or Floette very fast. And then it can spam Earthquake and Rock Slide. Stomping Tantrum if you're next to something that you can't Earthquake next to, like the Floette. The Incineroar and Sinistcha are the backbone of the team. Incineroar, pretty common set you'll see. I do think maybe Throat Chop could be better than Darkest Lariat. I'm trying out Darkest Lariat for now. But Fake Out, Parting Shot, Flare Blitz, Dark Move, going to be a very common set you see. You can Fake Out so that Floette and Garchomp can get free hits. You could, I guess, use Fake Out next to Sinistcha with Trick Room to go that route, but this team is very fast. That Trick Room is really just there if you face an even faster Tailwind team, or if you're against a Trick Room team and need to reverse it. Sinistcha, very bulky Pokemon, can stall with Life Dew healing, can Rage Powder away hits from the main sweepers. Floette doesn't have the best physical defense, so Intimidate from Incineroar and Rage Powder from Sinistcha can help it stay alive a lot longer and throw out powerful fairy moves. It does slow the team down a bit. I could see maybe replacing this in the future with a more offensive grass type, but for now it does its job. I do think Rillaboom would be really nice here because of Floette's base ability Flower Veil. It prevents your partner grass types from taking any stat drops. So you could, in theory, when we get Rillaboom, lead Floette with Rillaboom. You got a Fake Out lead, you got Grassy healing for the Floette, and your Incineroar on the other side of the field won't be able to intimidate your Rillaboom as long as you haven't Mega Evolved yet, which on lead you wouldn't have. So I think it's a really strong team. I'm going to jump on the ladder. I have not played any ranked matches until now. I'm probably, every time I'm on ranked ladder, I'm probably going to be recording, so you're going to see my entire climb. I'm kind of low. I'm sure this team will blast. If you're ready, let's jump into it. Alright, Altaria, King Gambit, Arcanine, Heracross, Hawlucha, and Victory Bell. Fairy hits most of those really well. Arcanine with Intimidate, you've got White Herb, that's nice. I do like Floette, but I want to clear out Arcanine and maybe King Gambit first. So maybe I put Floette in the back. I could just start blasting with Floette, but I think it's better to take speed control with Talonflame. Oh, you only have to click once, not twice. And then just lead Garchomp, start doing damage, put Floette for the cleanup crew, and then what could go wrong is Altaria probably could cause problems with its Fairy Dragon typing if it Mega Evolves, Pixelate Hyper Voice or Double Edges or whatever. I mean, Floette should be able to smash that, so I'm thinking of bringing Rotom. Rotom can hit the... or is it... No, because, like... I'm thinking Incineroar. I don't want to trigger King Gambit's Defiant, though. King Gambit could get way out of hand. So I'm not going to bring Incineroar, and I don't think Sinistcha does much in this. Alright, let's do it. I haven't spent any money on new poses yet, so... Okay, Arcanine Heracross lead. I am totally chill with this. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Yeah, you can intimidate me, but I got my White Herb. And Arcanine's max speed is certainly... Where do I see my stats? Okay, here we are. Arcanine's max speed is more than 154 if they're Jolly. But I'm going to say they're probably not Jolly. I could just Brave Bird Heracross. Or would I rather take Tailwind? I see their team from here. I don't think I need Tailwind, if I'm being honest. I'm going to just click Brave Bird into the Heracross. And I'm going to click Earthquake. Earthquake and Stomping would do the same to Arcanine with the spread reduction. And if Heracross is like Sash, I can break that if they were to switch out. Heracross is gone. All right. And we had priority on that, so if they were like Choice Scarf, we were going to go first anyway and take them out. All right, let's see how fast your Arcanine is. I don't expect this to one-shot. We are faster than the Arcanine. Whoo, it does one-shot. Let's go, Garchomp. Adamant max attack. That's what you can do. You probably want to build your Arcanine a little bulkier, but that's okay. We're in low tier. Victory Bell can go down to a Brave Bird, and there's that Altaria I was worried about. But Floette can easily clean that thing up, so I'm just going to click Brave Bird right into Victory Bell and swap into Floette. I'm confident in bringing in Floette here. Talonflame, we're max speed, so we were going to outspeed anything that isn't Choice Scarf. And Victory Bell goes down. Sharp Beak Talonflame, putting in work. Our recoil's really going to add up, though. Yeah. And the Altaria has a block. That's okay. Alright, so they might be a defensive set that doesn't Mega Evolve, but either way, we're going to Mega Evolve, we're going to Moonblast, and we're going to just destroy this Altaria. Here we go! And then we are going to be faster anyway, so we don't need the Tailwind, I guess. But I just wanted to see Floette do all the damage. And they're not Mega Evolving that either. I guess, yeah, if they have Pluck, they're probably either just a rented Pokemon or they're a support set. Berries are really going to be really common in this meta because we don't have many items, so I think a Pluck set is actually really interesting. But yeah, Altaria is getting obliterated by that. That's not even going to be close. Even if we had Assault Vest in the game, we weren't going to take that hit. Let's be real. Good game. All right, we've got the same opponent? Rematch? Okay. I don't see anything wrong with the same thing. Actually, I don't know if I need Talonflame as much. I could go Walking Quake, Floette. Talonflame put in work, but can come in the back to preserve that priority, and then I never had to bring in the fourth. Don't think Rotom would have been that great. It might just be Sinistcha for support. I guess Incineroar's fine. How scared of King Gambit am I really? I've got Quick Guard. I've got a Garchomp. Floette resists Sucker Punch. But really, a rematch, huh? Interesting. Victory Bell Hawlucha. Okay. Good change-up. Hawlucha can outspeed my entire squad here. But Victory Bell isn't going to do that great. So I'm going to go Stomping Tantrum into the Victory Bell. And then I think Mega Gleam should be able to clear the board after that. Actually, my Floette's faster than my Garchomp, so I'm going to be moving first with Floette, but I think Gleam will put Victory Bell into range of Stomping unless they're like a super bulky set. And then even then, Victory Bell usually would run Special, and I have amazing special defense on Floette, so I don't think I need to be too worried. I think it's time to start blasting. Here's our Fairy Aura, which actually could come back to bite Garchomp in the butt later, but it's okay. That Gleam didn't do as much to Victory Bell as I thought, but we were faster than their Hawlucha. I mean, we're max speed Timid. If they're not max speed Jolly, we're gonna be faster. All right, Garchomp, how much can you do? Yes! Ooh, a critical hit. Nice. I'm not sure if that would have done it based on that Gleam damage, but I think it would have. We're Adamant max attack. We haven't been intimidated. And there's King. Okay, they did switch it up and bring King Gambit this time. With pressure. Oh, not even Defiant. Okay. That doesn't change anything I'm doing. I'm going to click Stomping Tantrum, and I'm going to click Dazzling Gleam, and both of your Pokemon are going to melt. Hopefully you're Scarf Heracross with, like, Ice Punch. Nope, you're not. Goodbye, Heracross. Over half to King Gambit with Gleam. Floette, calm down. Oh my goodness. Stomping will definitely take from there. Yeah, goodbye. 2 turns. Alright, well, this thing could do pretty well in Pokeball tier, I'll tell you that. Good game to my opponent. There's not much you could have done when I outsped and O-code everything. Alright, we've got Simon here with a dual weather team. We have no weather control whatsoever, so whatever they want to do with the weather, they can do it. They've got Politoed and Tyranitar. They also have Whimsicott, which could have, like, Sunny Day. Arcanine, Dragonite, and Empoleon. Empoleon is interesting because it has the ability Competitive, which makes me not want to bring my Incineroar. Whimsicott means I'm probably going to need my own speed control with Talonflame. They don't have a lot for Floette, but they do have the Steel-type Empoleon, and they do have Arcanine. So actually, I think I might want to go Garchomp Talonflame in the lead. Try to break through that Fire and Steel-type, and then Floette can sweep from there. It's probably like a special attacking Mega Dragonite in the rain, which is an interesting play. In my last slot, do I want... I think I want Incineroar. The Intimidate and Fake Out is really nice, but then there's Rotom, who can hit a lot of those super effective, actually. And Sinistcha, I don't want to bring Sinistcha. It's weak to too much of their team, really. Hurricanes, Flare Blitzes, Crunches from Tyranitar, or maybe Knockoff from Tyranitar. So yeah, I'm going to lock in with Rotom in the back. Incineroar is also risky because if I boost that Empoleon, it could counter-sweep me. Alright, Simon, what do you got? What do you say? Arcanine wins. If that doesn't Intimidate, I'm worried about Justified beat-up. Does Whimsicott still get beat-up? I have no idea. Okay, it is just Intimidate. That's cool. I got nothing against Earthquake, Tailwind. Or do I want to Brave Bird? Would they be Sash, Whimsicott? Probably. So I don't think Brave Bird just to take out the Whimsicott would make any sense. So yeah, I'm going to click Earthquake. And I'm going to click Tailwind. And you're going to have to match Tailwind, otherwise you're going to get hit by Earthquake before you can attack Whimsicott. Alright, they do match the Tailwinds. That is fine. We're going to do big damage to Arcanine here. Not sure what Arcanine would even be going for in this position. Ooh, lives on 2%. Decent chunk to the Whimsicott as well. Yeah, 2% live and then Citrus Berry. You calced for that. And they have Play Rough. Ouch. No, not enough. There's Rough Skin. Alright, our Talonflame is going to be faster than their Whimsicott, since we're max speed. Unless they click a priority move. They could Encore us into Tail... No, they can't, because we're max HP right now. So our Brave Bird is priority. Nice. Yeah, so I'm just gonna click Earthquake again. Worst they can do is Extreme Speed Garchomp, but that's not gonna be able to be enough. Play Rough is stronger than Extreme Speed and super effective. And they did a little over 100 with Play Rough, so they would do less than half of that? No way. I guess a crit Extreme Speed might do it. Not quite enough. If you could Extreme Speeded Talonflame, broken our Gale Wings, we would still be faster than Whimsicott if you weren't going for a status move. So I don't think that would have helped. And now our lead has cleared their lead. Amazing. If they, I don't remember, did they have any other priority that I can quick guard to stop so Garchomp can get another hit in? Or do I just want to attack with my -1 Talonflame again? I could also swap Talonflame. Yeah, there's Empoleon, which does not want to see Earthquake. And there's Garchomp. Garchomp's worst nightmare, a Dragonite that might have Extreme Speed. The fact that we have Floette means I'm not too scared of the Dragonite. I think I want to click Earthquake, hit that Empoleon. I'm going to click Quick Guard just in case they do have Extreme Speed here. I don't want my Garchomp to get hit. I want to hit that Empoleon. Okay, they didn't click any priority moves anyway, so that was a waste. I could have broken the multi-scale on Dragonite if it has multi-scale. But Empoleon does not take the Earthquake. That's awesome. Goodbye, Empoleon. Floette can very much clean this game up. Yeah, Ice Beam Dragonite. That's going to be a move it runs, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't Mega Evolve. Well, I guess if they have Inner Focus, it makes sense, because I could have brought in Incineroar. They didn't want to be intimidated. Or maybe they want to be immune to Fake Out later. But since we know Garchomp was faster than you, we know both of these guys are going to be faster than you, so Mega, Moonblast, plus some chip with Brave Bird will do it. I wonder if they Mega Evolve and had Multiscale, if they could then survive the Moonblast with Multiscale. So that's why I want to go Brave Bird to be able to break that for sure. Are they going to Mega? They are not going to Mega. Alright, were they Multiscale anyway? Yeah, they're Multiscale, but now that's gone. I feel like that would have done a lot more. Alright, this is it. You're not living that. Kaboom. Floette is just too strong. There was no chance. That could have been neutral and probably would have KO'd. Alright. That was a good match. Not everything went my way, but a lot did. Strong team. Good game. Alright, a match against 6-7. Gliscor is interesting. Hydrapple's interesting. Mimikyu, Banette, Aegislash, and Sneasler. Triple Ghosts is weird. This could definitely be Trick Room. They have two potential Trick Room setters. Mimikyu is hard to stop from setting Trick Room as well. I love Incineroar here. Choppleberry Incin goes crazy here. They're definitely going to want a Trick Room, I think. So I could just... I mean, they don't have Fake Out. They don't have Redirection. I could just Gleam with Floette and then start smacking with, like, Garchomp. I could Rotom, Garchomp, Discharge Earthquake. I don't think Earthquake will pick up enough of that stuff after a Discharge. They take a quarter on Hydrapple. Mimikyu will take just barely any chip. I guess they have Fake Out Sneasler. Fake Out Sneasler could be an issue. But yeah, if I'm worried about Sneasler, I could go Quick Guard Talonflame Garchomp with Floette and Incineroar. Oh, I like that. Not having Sinistcha is... I guess it's okay. Like, a lot of their mons hit my Sinistcha super effectively, so if they get Trick Room up, I don't think Sinistcha is going to be able to reverse it. So it would be there to support the rest of the team with healing, which I don't know if I need. Alright. Gliscor and Sneasler. You're not going for Trick Room. Okay. Do I fear Fake Out? Garchomp. Both Garchomp and Talonflame hit the Sneasler really hard. Honestly, I wonder if it's Quick Guard plus Earthquake, just turn 1. Be kind of ignoring Gliscor. That's okay. Floette can deal with it. Sneasler is way more scary. Quick Guard EQ is what I'm going with. Please click Fake Out. No, they went for Toxic on their own Gliscor because there's no Toxic Orb. Okay, I get it. That's really funny. That's great. Oh my goodness. Okay, you substitute with your Gliscor. I'm cool with that. Whatever. You're gonna try to stall. That is acceptable. Sneasler goes down. Okay, it wasn't Sash. Good. I was worried it was gonna be Sash. As long as Gliscor is behind Substitute, I cannot... Oh, it's Leftovers and Poison Heal. I can't Intimidate it when it's behind a Substitute. I wasn't sure if it was going to be Poison Heal or Hyper Cutter. Since Toxic Orb's not in the game, I would have expected Hyper Cutter to be the play. But clearly, they're Poison Heal, so... I can Intimidate them if I break this up. Here's Aegislash. Okay. Don't think I need the Tailwind. Yeah, the rest of your team is really slow. So maybe the play is just Brave Bird the Gliscor and go after Aegislash with Earthquake. Don't... If it wide guards, it's only protecting itself. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, they King Shield, that's why I didn't want to click Stomping Tantrum. Break sub. They'll be nice and healthy though, but whatever. I don't need my Gale Wings, I don't think. And they're going to Toxic my Garchomp. They're going for the slow win. Okay. Aegislash blocks, that is fine. Since Aegislash just protected, I'm going to do as much as I can to that slot. We will worry about Gliscor later. Floette should be able to blast through it with a couple Moonblasts. So yeah, Flare Blitz. Stomping Tantrum. Good luck on the double King Shield. And I want to click Stomping here instead of Earthquake, just because, first of all, I don't think they're going to spot Gliscor. And second of all, if they go for wide guard, they can block Earthquake. Ooh, Flare Blitz just takes Aegislash out. Oh, it's a critical hit. Yeah, I think we probably needed that crit. I mean, you would say that doesn't matter because we doubled into it, but actually, because my Stomping Tantrum is now... They're fast. Because my Stomping Tantrum is now going into an immunity, it's doubled next turn. So whoever else they got is at risk of a 150 power Stomping Tantrum. Which is pretty nice. Annette, not going to appreciate it. Go Brave Bird to break that sub real quick and double powered Stomping into the net. You could what? You're gonna Mega Evolve, yeah, you're gonna Prankster some moves. If you disable my Stomping Tantrum, that could be annoying. Do you have Disable? Sucker Punch into Talonflame does not take it out. Oh, beautiful. Brave Bird takes the sub. Does our recoil take out our Talonflame or no? Not quite. And then Toxic. I don't know if Toxic actually does it from where we're at. We might get to Brave Bird one more time. Or maybe setting Tailwind would be better to make Garchomp faster. Is this gonna one-shot? Yes, sir! Double stomping! Let's go! I'm gonna Tailwind if I'm still alive, and if not, Floette can just start blasting. I'm faster than you don't have a sub up. Ah, 3 HP. Yeah, we're gonna Tailwind. Yeah, my best bet is Tailwind. Try to go for a Rock Slide flinch so they can't get another sub this turn. I think they would probably click sub. Switching out wouldn't stop their sub. Alright, they get the sub. Not the end of the world. Talonflame finally goes down. I don't see how you're going to keep up with Floette's damage. Mega Evolve, Moonblast. Probably get Garchomp. No, I can keep Garchomp in because I'm going to move first with Moonblast. That'll give me another chance to Rock Slide flinch. And I won't be able to flinch them when they're behind the sub, but the sub's about to get blasted. We've seen sub toxic. Do they have protect? We haven't seen a protect at all. Here's Rock Slide. That's doing good damage. And toxic misses the Floette. Ooh, you're in trouble now. Better have protect to heal up again, but even then, probably gonna get one-shotted. I'm going to click Moonblast, and I'm actually going to go into Incineroar here to save my Garchomp. And I'll get an Intimidate down, and if they go for Protect, I can go for a Fake Out next turn. Nothing they're going to be able to do here. Very scary Incineroar. About time you hit the field. And you're gone. Yeah, nothing lives a hit from Floette. Just the way it is. Fairy Aura is so strong. This thing's overtuned. And you have to own ZA and beat it to get this thing? Not fair. Good game to my opponent. The Gliscor admirer. Yep, I bet. Alright. This is Manectric, Meowscarada, Hydreigon, Dragonite, Steelix, I don't understand what that's doing here, and Armarouge. So that's like... The bottom 4 are really powerful Pokemon. Armarouge will be powerful if we ever get Indeedee in the game. I don't think they're going to be able to set Psychic Surge. And Steelix, it's a very cool Mega. I love it, but it's not good. They have 2 resistances to Fairy, and both of them are weak to Garchomp. In terms of speed, they have speed. Meowscarada is faster than Garchomp and might be able to one-shot it with Triple Axle. You know, I never checked if it still gets that. But I like the standard play of Talonchomp. I definitely want speed control here. They do have 2 potential Trick Room Mons, but I'm not too worried about that. There's no way I'm not bringing Floette. Floette blows up their bottom half. More than their bottom half. Rotom also hits both things that Floette is worried about. But so does Incineroar. Sinistcha... 2 dark types, a flying type, a fire type. I don't know if I need the healing. I don't know if Sinistcha's the right mon on this team. It might be Meowscarada, honestly. I think I'm going to bring Incineroar. You can't really go wrong with an Incineroar, right? It hits the Steelix super effective. It hits the Armarouge super effective. Alright. What do we got? Armor Rouge Manectric. Oh, this could be like a Volt Switch Trick Room play. I want to Tailwind Earthquake. I'm scared of Wide Guard. I'm in Pokeball tier. How afraid of Wide Guard do I need to be? I need the Tailwind to be faster than the Manectric. And then it's Earthquake or Stomping. I could lose the game off of this call if it's wrong. I guess Armor Rouge isn't doing anything if it's clicking Wide Guard. So yeah, they can take my Talonflame, but then I can get in with another threat under Tailwind and start blasting. Yeah, alright, no Wide Guard. That's good. That would have gone before Tailwind anyway. Armor Rouge does take the hit. Oh, and it's weak armor. Oh, that's not gonna Trick Room. That thing's fast now. Possibly faster than my Garchomp. Is it possible for it to be faster than my Garchomp under Tailwind? No, it's not. Okay. And they just Psychic, which makes sense. Use Dragonite. I think here I don't think I'm going to go down to an Extreme Speed. So I'm going to Brave Bird Dragonite to break the potential multi-scale and just click Rock Slide. That's how the tutorial says to play doubles. Click Rock Slide. Ah, yeah, they're Mega Dragonite. So if they Extreme Speed, it'll be weaker than if they had stayed. And they do have multi-scale, so I'm not wasting my Brave Bird here. Brave Bird, so no Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed's +2, it would go first. That did a lot. More than I expected, I mean. Double connect with Rock Slide. Goodbye, Armor Rouge. Big damage to Dragonite. Garchomp, you're probably gone, but the damage has been done. Like, 2 KOs and their Mega is at half. Yeah, bye. But that's okay. Is Dragonite just always running Ice Beam these days? I guess Dragonite and Garchomp are common, so Ice Beam's a good coverage move on it. I don't see anything wrong with Floette. If you go into Steelix, no. Yeah, nothing's gonna handle this. We're just gonna Gleam and Flare Blitz the Steelix. Yep, hi Steelix. I don't think Steelix gets Wide Guard. I do need to look that up. How much time do I have? 39 seconds. Boopy-doopy-doo. Boopy-doopy-doo. Yeah, because with moves being changed, I never know anymore what has what. Steelix does learn Wide Guard. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Steelix. I'm willing to risk it. If you Wide Guard with Steelix, you're not going to be able to take out Floette. Your Dragonite is a special attacker. So if Floette's move gets blocked, it's just a free Flare Blitz. Maybe I lose Talonflame, but that's okay. I can Moonblast you next turn. Yeah, no Wide Guard anyway. Only 50% to Steelix with that Flare Blitz. That thing's got good physical defense. Ooh, but we get the burn. Oh, even if you live, you're done. Alright, Floette, show them why you're the best. 30% damage to Steelix with a spread, not very effective move. I'll take it. That burn is rough, though. You should be able to, take Floette out here? Yeah, Heavy Slam. That would have done it without the burn, I'm sure. Yeah. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, that was a crit? No, you did enough. You did enough. I think you would have done enough. Flare Blitz will finish this off. For some reason that misses, we got Moonblast. Good game to my opponent. Using Steelix is cool. Steelix is a cool mon. And it would have taken out my Mega there. Honestly, maybe they had to play a Protect Dragonite, Heavy Slam. Would that have caused a problem? I think their Dragonite was still in Brave Bird range, so probably not. I had another Fire type. But, good game anyway. Alright, we're back. Maybe my opponents weren't the best down in Pokeball tier, but there was a great diversity of teams that we saw, which I'm very happy to see. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be making more content like this. I may not be able to keep up with my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule that I've been keeping up for the past 2 years, but I'm going to figure something out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe to this channel, there will be more. But anyways, I'm Geordi, and alright, peace.